What's up everyone, how you all doing? Blue Nerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft house tutorial. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now today we're going to be building this medieval style house which actually has two levels on it. So you could have it as two different apartments or you could actually have it as just one house. It's entirely up to you. But let's take a quick look. So if we come down to the ground level here, you can see we've got this little stairway here. This brings us up to the little apartment at the top here. And if we go back down the stairs here, now this is built on a very slight slope guys. As you can see, we've got a little hill here. So if you're going to build this, you want to build it slightly into a very small hill. You know, I mean, this is only a 2-block high hill, so it's not really much of a hill. But if you build it into the terrain, it just gives it a much nicer look. Now, if we go back down to the ground, and we just come around the side here. As you can see, the side looks really nice as well. We've got quite a few little planter pots here with flowers on it and stuff like that. And if we come around here, we've got another little entrance to the ground floor flat just down here as well. Again, there's more flower pots around the side here and this little flower pot around here as well, which makes this build look really cool. So yeah guys, we're going to do this today. So before we take a look at what we're going to need to build this, I thought I'd just quickly show you a couple of our builds that we're going to be doing this week as well. So I've also got this house here, which I've been working on. This is another house. Again, this has got 2 floors and 2 apartments. We've got 1 apartment door down there and 1 apartment door at the front here. So this is going to be another build that we're going to be doing very soon. And if we just swoop around it, you can get a little look of kind of what it looks like. So that's going to be one we're going to be doing this week. And we're also going to be building these little medieval style market stalls. So I'll probably do a video and show you how to build all 3 versions of this. But they're all very similar to each other. So we've got a wide version that looks like this, which I think looks really cool. I really like the way that it's turned out. It's got plenty of room there as well. You can do a smaller version that looks a little bit like this. Okay, and you can even do a double version of the small one, which looks a bit like this as well. So these have all turned out really cool, and we're going to do a little tutorial on building these later on this week. But for today, we're going to concentrate on doing this house. So like I said guys, this is a medieval style house, and you want to build it into a little bit of a slope. So ideally like into like a 2 or 3 block high slope would be pretty good. And you only need it on one side of the house. You haven't got to build it right into the slope, just onto one side. Okay, so with that being said guys, let's take a look at what we're going to need to build this. Okay, for this build we're going to be using some dark oak logs, planks and stairs, some spruce trapdoors and fences, stone buttons, stone brick stairs and slabs, stripped birch wood. Now this is my end rod guys. It's got a bit of a different texture to look a bit like a lantern. So you guys can either use the actual end rods themselves or some torches. It doesn't really make a difference. It's just for a bit of lighting. I'm also going to be using light grey stained glass panes. You guys can use any colour glass panes of your choice. We're also going to need some flowers and some bushes to decorate the area with. And if you want to rough the building up and make it look a little bit worn down, some cracked stone bricks, some birchwood planks and some cobblestone. And with that being said guys, let's get straight into the tutorial. Okay guys, here is a view of the floor plan. You're going to need a 17 by 14 block space to fit this. And with that being said, let's get straight to the build. Okay, just to let you know, this build hasn't got to be built into the terrain, okay? We haven't got to leave the slope. We can build this on flat ground. We would just have to extend the stairs down and out by 2 blocks, okay? And other than that, guys, everything else will be exactly the same, okay? But we are going to build it into the terrain for this video. So for the sake of that, we're going to work out where our path is, which is going to be this one here, which is going to lead to our stairway. It's going to go up to the first floor, okay? So we're going to leave a 2-block gap here for our walkway. In front of this, we're going to go over to the right by 1 and place a dark oak log just like so. Now, if we come around to the other side, to the left, we're going to leave a 3-block gap and go 1 and 2, leaving a 3-block gap between these pillars. Then we're going to go down by 1, 2 and 3, again leaving a 3-block gap. To the right, we're going to go 1 and 2, leaving a 3-block gap. We're going to go forward and place 1 and 2, leaving a 3 block gap between all of these. Okay, now this is going to be the foundations for the build. Now we're going to raise all of these pillars until they are 6 blocks high. So at the moment we've got 1 block there, so 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and we're going to do this to all of the pillars. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, go to the log where you first started, and we're going to come around to the back of it, and to the right side of it, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to come down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we should now be in line with this pillar. We should go 1 and 2 and join up with this pillar just here. Okay, and we're going to raise this again by another block. So go all the way across, bringing it up by 1 block. Okay, now go to the end here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 in here, and we're going to raise this up by 2 blocks as well. We're going to do exactly the same here. Okay, keep going along, filling in the gap, raising it by 2 blocks. Here is going to be a doorway, so we're going to leave this gap here, and then we're going to go 1 and 2 like so. The same inside this gap here, and the same down here. And finally, this gap here as well, just bring this all level. Okay, now, grab a block of your choice. I'm going to go for dark oak for the floor, and just go around on the inside edge here, and just replace all of this with your flooring. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, if we come over to the entrance that we've left where our doorway is going to be, in front of the pillars here, we want to place 1, 2, and 3 logs like so. And again, same here, leaving a 1 block gap between it. So we should have a 1 block gap at the back. And behind that, we're just going to put some stone bricks. Just like that to make our entranceway. Inside here, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 upside down stair just in between for our doorway at the bottom. Now, we're going to go ahead and get out our dark oak stairs. Place 2 here and then 1 just there. Place an upside down 1 behind it. We're going to do the same from here. So say 2 here and then 1 overhanging. Upside down 1 behind. 1, 2, 3 on top. 1, 2, 3 on top of this side. Let's place an upside down 1 there and there. Then place another 3 across like so. Same on this side. Just like that. Then we're going to place 2 dark oak logs and then an upside down stair just like that. And then if we go up above this, we're going to place a normal stair with an upside down stair poking out just like so. Now just behind this, you want to go ahead and just fill in these 3 blocks here. And we should now have a nice little entranceway at the front. Okay, once you're done, you want to start connecting your pillars together at the very top. So just place 3 logs going across like so, and run this all the way around your entire build, connecting every pillar together. Okay, once you've done that, go ahead and grab your dark oak stairs, and just behind this stair here, place 2 going in, joining up to that pillar just like so. Right, now we're going to grab our dark oak logs again, and starting from the corner here, we're going to place 1 poking out like so. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4 all the way across, leaving a 1 block gap. This log at the top here, we're going to break that and place it going that way so it looks like it's connecting across like so. Then we're going to come all the way down to this end. We're going to do the same thing here, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. On this very corner here, we're going to go 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so making sure that we leave this piece here all empty. And finally, we're going to go around to this side here, and we're going to go 1. Leave a gap where this stair is, then place 1 there, and then continue on every other block just like so. Okay. Now go ahead and grab your stone bricks, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill in all of our wall, and then we're going to come back and we're going to break the windows out after. Okay, so we're going to start from here, and we're going to just work our way around. We're going to fill all of this brick wall in here. We're going to do the same in here. Same again down this side. Same in this gap here. Where the doorway here is, we're just going to go around to the back and we're just going to go 3 stone blocks behind it, just like so. Just so it looks like you can see a back of a wall there. This side here, we're going to do the same, just fill this all the way up. Now, down this side is going to be slightly different. So, we're going to fill this wall in here. This corner here, we're going to fill this all the way up. And we're going to actually break that log there and fill this all the way up to that log. Now, between, I think it's this log here. So, if we line it up with this log here, we should be able to come back like that. Bring that so that it is level. And then fill in these 3 here. Just like so. Now we're going to go ahead and get our stairs in so we can work out our level. So here we're going to place 2 stairs like so. At the back of this we're going to have 2 upside down stairs. Then 2 normal stairs on top. 2 upside down stairs. 2 normal stairs. 2 upside down stairs. And then finally 2 normal stairs, which will bring us level with the top of these pillars. Okay. Now, get your stone blocks and bring them until they are level with the stair. So this is in front with the stair here. We can do the same again here, in line with the stair. And then 1 more like so. So we should stair step it down, making sure that we have 1 block at each side of the stair. Then we're going to place an upside down stair, stone brick stair, against all of those like so. And then at the very top here, we're going to go back by 1. Place an upside down stair block like that, and then we're just going to break that block for the moment, and we're going to place 1 block on that corner. Okay, now up here you can either fill this in with stone bricks or dark oak wood. It is entirely up to you. I'm going to go with the dark oak wood to extend the look of the stairway, just like that. And then finally we're going to go to the inside here. We're going to place a block there and there, and then 1 in the corner, just like so, just to cover up those gaps, and then place an upside down stair under each one of these, just to neaten it up on the inside. Okay guys, it is starting to shape up pretty nice now. So now, before we move forward, what we're going to do is we're going to put in our floor. So we're going to fill this in, and I'm going to go ahead and use the dark oak wood for this, but you guys can use any wood of your choice. Go ahead and fill in all of this gap, making sure you're filling it up where the top of these pillars are, okay? Alright guys, once it's done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. Now, go ahead and we're going to start from this pillar here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we're going to go across to where the next pillar was below here. And on the one in front here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. The same again here. Raising it by 4. Then we're going to place 1 on the corner. To the side, we're going to leave a 3-block gap to where the next pillar was. Doing the same thing. Then again, repeat it again, 3-block gap to the next pillar, over to the next pillar, again raising these all by 4 blocks in height. On this corner here, we're going to place 1 sticking out like so, and continue across like this. Basically, you're putting a pillar on every other little sticking out bit, okay? Now, on the corner here, it's going to be a little different. We're going to place 1 just here, like that. Then this one is going to actually go on here. So we're going to bring this one up like this to 4 blocks height. Okay, so you should now have 1 standing here. And what we will do is we can break that block out down there like that. And we can bring it up just so it matches and it looks like it blends in properly. Okay, and now finally we're going to place another pillar just in here at 4 blocks height. And we're going to just fill this one at the back here so we have an even wall to put our doorway inside there. Now, we're going to grab our stripped birch wood. And where the top of the stairs is, just here, we'll start from this gap. We're going to raise these by 4 blocks at each side. Now, be careful when placing these, guys, because as you can see, I placed one wrong there. Make sure you place it so that it lines up, because the grain of the wood, if you place one to the side, as you can see, the grain goes to the side, okay? So make sure you place them evenly so that they blend in and they all have the same grain. I hope that makes sense. Now, we're going to go around the edge, guys. So we're going to go all the way around like this, okay? All the way around. But we're going to skip where the pillars are, okay? So just keep going round, skip the pillar, go round, skip the pillar, skip the pillar, skip the pillar, all the way around like so, okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to raise all of this up until it's the same height as the rest of the build, okay? We'll put the windows in after. Now, in your corners, if you want, you can go and use a block that you're not going to use, like cobblestone. You won't be able to use it in this corner because it will show on the outside. But for the 3 other remaining corners, you can go ahead and use some cobblestone or dirt. Save wasting resources that you might want to use. And then just continue with the rest of the build. Okay, once you've done that, guys, grab your dark oak logs and just fill them up in your gaps, and it just gives a bit of a nicer kind of Tudor look on the inside. Okay, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start by breaking out some windows. So we're going to start where the door is, and on this one here, because we've got a 4-block gap, we're going to actually break a 2x2 window in the center of it, just like so. In here, we're going to break a 1-block wide, 2-block high window, and the same here. We're also going to do the same all the way down this side here. And we're going to do the same at the back here. And then finally, on this corner here, we're going to do the same as well. Now, for the ground level, we're going to go to the center, go up by 2 blocks, and on the 3rd block, we're going to go 1 and 2. Do the same here. So we should have 2 windows there. We're going to leave the rest of the build and come to this side, and then we're going to break 1 in the center here and 1 in the center here. And this is where our stairway is, so that is where we are there. Now grab your stone brick stairs, place an upside down one under every single pillar all the way around the build. Okay, so wherever you've got a pillar, place one underneath it like this, and we just want to continue that all the way around, making sure we get that corner there. All the way like so. Then we're going to come over to where our doorway on the ground floor is, down here. And just where we have the stone wall at the side here, we're going to place a stair facing that way, and another one. Then one away from the wall, we're going to run this all the way down. Go just past the edge of the build, so like that, by 1 block. And then we're going to just turn that and bring that down like so, just to create a nice finish with that wall. And then what you can do is you can go ahead and grab yourself some grass or some dirt and just fill the back of this in all the way across like so. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now grab your stone brick slabs, and in between all of these gaps where we have these little sticking out logs, on the top half of these gaps, we want to place some slabs like this, including on the corners, if you can, like so. Same again here. Now down to this corner, we don't have a pillar on this corner, so we're not going to put one on the corner. But we are going to go 1 across these gaps here, like so. 1 just there. Also going to do it all the way across here, like so. Making sure we get where that window is just there. Alright guys, once you're done, you should have slabs running all the way down this side, all the way down the side here, all the way across the back of the build, and then on this side you should only have it running underneath this single window, and there should be none going down the rest of the side here, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and get the roof in place. So we're going to start from the right hand side where the stairs are, okay? So go to the right hand side of the build. At the very top of this pillar here, we're going to place a stair with 2 stairs next to it, just like this. Place an upside down one on that one behind, and then a normal one there. And we're going to just stair step these up until we are just 1 block from the center of the build. So keep doing it like this, all the way. Okay, and now as you can see, the next block would be the center, okay, because it's going to be in line with this pillar here. Now for this side, it's going to be a little bit different. So we don't have a second pillar here like we do on the other side. So place a temporary block there and then place a stair in front of it. Then we can break that block, place 2 stairs to the side, get an upside down stair, normal stair, and we're going to do exactly the same thing until we get to that center block. Once you get to here, place an upside down stair with a normal stair on top and an upside down stair sticking out just like so. Then go ahead and grab your dark oak logs, place one on 2 of the corner pillars just here, and then run a beam all the way across and connect them like so. At the back of the build here, we're going to do exactly the same. So this one here and this one here, and then just join these together all the way across like that. Okay, now we're going to repeat exactly what we've done on that side of the build to this side. So we're going to start from this pillar here, place a stair just there, bring it out by 2, then place an upside down stair and then a normal stair, and we're going to stair step this up until we are 1 block from the center. Okay, as you can see, we're at the center now, so now we're going to do this side. Now this side here, guys, does have a pillar. That side didn't, so this side we can actually place a block there, bring it out by 2, and then we can place an upside down one at the back and just continue the same process, bringing those stairs up all the way. Once you're at the center, place an upside down stair with a normal stair on top and an upside down stair sticking out. Okay, now the side where we have the stairway, we're going to work on that next. So first of all, we're going to place a stair just there. Then we're going to place 2 upside down stairs going that way from here, and then 2 upside down stairs like so on there. Place 2 planks on top like that. Then another 2 blocks of stairs on top like that. Place an upside down one in the middle. Then a normal one facing out. An upside down one there. And then if we just go into the back there, we should be able to get an upside down one just underneath there like so. And then we can place a full block in the center like that. Okay. Now we're going to do the same over here, except first of all, we're going to place a full block there and then place our stair like that. Then we're going to place 2 upside down stairs, 2 upside down stairs, 2 full blocks, 2 stairs facing inwards, an upside down stair, a normal stair, upside down stair, and then an upside down stair just into that gap, and then we can place a full block just behind it like so. Now for this gap here, we're just going to join the stairs together like that, nice and simple. And on the opposite side over here, this is going to be a very similar thing. So we're going to go a stair there, then place 2 upside down stairs in that gap, 2 in that gap, and do the same for these 2 gaps here and here, and then the same on this end here. And basically what we're going to do is repeat the pattern that we just built on that side. So again, we're going to go 2 and 2, 2 and 2, 2 and 2 planks, then 2 stairs on top of these facing that way, 2 facing the opposite way, upside down stair and an upside down stair there, upside down stair and an upside down stair. Same again here and here. Place your normal stair on top, upside down stair in front, and your full block behind it like so. Okay guys, that is all of the outline of the roof done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just fill the edges in of it. So now we're going to place 2 stairs like this, okay? In that gap there, we'll place a stair, and then 2 stairs just here. And now it's just a matter of connecting our stairs in here. So we join those ones up. Now we're going to place another 2 blocks in the center there, 2 blocks there, and 2 blocks there, which are in line with the little bits that point out on these roofs. And we're going to do exactly the same over this side as well, okay? 2 and then 2. Now we're going to grab our stairs again, place 1 in there and 1 in there, and then place another one joining it up just like that. We can do the same here, so place a normal stair in here and here, and then just connect them together with that. And then finally place 1 there, and then just connect this corner just here. Now all we need to do is connect stairs from this side to this side all the way to the top. Okay, once you've done that, replace the one that lines up with the centers here. Replace these with a full block. And then place 2 stairs coming backwards into them, just like so. Just to finish off that edge of the roof to give it a nice finish. Now, from the center at the top here, we're just going to place some dark oak planks and bring them all the way across to the back. Okay, now we're going to do pretty much the same thing with this side. So we're going to go 2 stairs like so. 1, 2, and 3 to join those up. In the center here, we're going to place 1 there. 1 against that side. 1 against that side. And then join that up like that. Then from here, we're going to join these stairs all the way across until they connect on the corner. And then we're going to place 1 in that direction. And then join the rest all the way over until we meet the end. Just like that. Then now we should be able to just join all of these stairs here across to that side there. Just like we've done on the opposite side. Once you're done, replace these center ones here with a full block and then place 2 blocks going into it of stairs. Just like that to give that nice finish. Now, at the very top here, if we look at where these 3 pointy roofs are, this pointy roof in the center is the center one. So at the very top of the build, place a full block like so, which is directly in line with it. And then you're basically just going to run some stairs down all the way until they join into that one, and then from this one we're going to run them backwards all the way to that one, just like that, just to finish off that roof and give it that nice look. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Let's go ahead onto the inside here, and we're just going to finish up these little triangle peaks. So first thing you want to do is place a block in the center like that, and just join that all the way to the top, making sure it's on top of this pillar here. And then place another 2 there and then there. In the other gaps, we're going to place our stripped birch wood. And fill that all the way to the top like that. Making sure you get all of the gaps like so. Now, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to break that block there. That one there and that one there. Also going to break that one and that one. And what we're going to do from this corner here, just run your dark oak logs all the way around the edge, okay? This is just to create a nice finish on the inside, because otherwise you just end up with like some sort of bits going in here and sort of stuff, and you just want to make it nice and flat on the inside so that it looks like a proper house. And where we've just done these, if you want, what you can do is you can just do an extra layer, bringing them blocks out again by 1 like so, and then go ahead and place your stripped birch in front of it just like this, and that way it just gives you a nice flush wall on the inside. Now we're going to do exactly the same over here, guys. So grab your dark oak logs again. Place 2 there. 3 in the center. And then 2 there with a 1 block gap between all of them. Place your stripped birch in between these. Just like that. And then go ahead and just fill them in front and do exactly the same thing. Just to bring that wall out so it's nice and level. Just like that. And look how nice that looks on the inside. That looks really cool. And you could divide some walls up in here and make it look however you like. You could even run across some dark oak stairs across the roof if you want to just finish off your ceiling. You can do this on both sides. It just kind of neatens it up rather than having that kind of sort of big bricky blocky seat roof. Okay, once you're done, you want to grab yourself some dirt or coarse dirt or even grass, and you want to go underneath your windows on the top floor and just place in some dirt like this. Go all the way around your build. Now you only want to place this anywhere you've got windows, which to be honest I think is every side actually. So just place it in these gaps. You won't place none underneath that window because that is a big window, and then just down in there like so. And then in front of this you want to place your spruce trapdoors and close them like that. Go around the entire build making sure you get all of them. Okay, once you're done, grab yourself your glass panes. Now again guys, this can be any colour glass panes you want. I'm going with the light grey stained glass panes because I like the way they look in the texture pack. And just go around and fill in all of your windows on your top floor. Make sure you get both sides for this big window here. And then go around and get your glass in for your ground floor. Now there's only a few windows here, so this should be pretty quick and easy. Okay, that's looking good. Now grab your stone buttons and place them on front of all of your logs all the way around. Wherever you have a log, place a stone button on the front of it. Just gives it a little bit of extra detail. Okay, that's looking good. Now in the corners where we have the slabs, you want to go ahead and place your fences in just like this. There's 4 and then another 4 just there. This corner here doesn't have one. This corner here does. And there we go. That's looking pretty good. Okay, let's grab ourselves some stairs. And we've got our 4 bricks. I'm going to go ahead and grab these lanterns. You guys can grab yourself a couple of torches. And I just like to place one just above the door. Just one above, like that. And the same on the ground floor down here as well. And one thing I did forget to mention, guys, or 2 things actually, is 1, we needed some cobblestone walls, and 2, we're going to need some doors. So make sure you go ahead and grab yourself some of those. Make sure you light up the inside of your build as well, otherwise you will get mobs spawning. And go ahead, put a stone block in the center there and place your door. And if you want to, you could change these stone here for some dark oak logs. And as you can see, guys, inside here it's pretty dark, but you have got a fair bit of room to play with for building in there, so that should be nice. Now back to the top floor up here, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a spruce wood door in here. And then place yourself a couple of cobblestone walls just in this edge here and connect these little pillars together like so. Okay, now that's looking pretty good. Now, the last thing you got to do, or we still got a couple of things to do, but if you want, you can get yourself some flowers. I'm going to actually choose a few different flowers here just to make it look a bit nicer. We're going to go for the yellow flowers. And let's get ourselves some ferns and maybe some of these white flowers here as well. We're also going to get some some oak leaves. And we're going to grab ourselves a couple of tall plants. So you want to get maybe some large ferns, some rose bushes, and maybe some peonies if we can pick them up. There we go. Right. Now, we're going to go round to where the stairs are again. And we're going to get ourselves a stair and place it at the bottom of that pillar. And we're going to place another stair at the bottom of that pillar. Now, from here, we're going to place 3 slabs. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Over this side, 1, 2, and 3. Diagonally forward on 1, we're going to place 1. Same here. We're going to just raise it in the ground as well, because otherwise it'll be seen. In here, I'm just going to go ahead and put some slabs and then just connect it like so. And you've got a little planting area where we can put a few plants. So we're going to come back and do that in just a second. Now down this side here, we're going to place a stone block down there like that. Also there. We're going to place, where does this go? Let's go there. So we're going to place a stair on that one. We're going to break those there for a second. Place a slab there. And we've got it there. So we're just going to bring that slab all the way across. Place a full block there and there. On the corner here, we're going to place a stair in there. With a stair, sorry, a full block in there with a stair there. And then just bring these over. Actually, do you know what? We don't need those ones there. So just one there. And then get yourself some grass and just make sure you fill the back of this with some grass. Add a few plants across it. Plants of your choice. Just like so. And I think that looks pretty cool. The reason we bring the slabs across and then the then down to stone bricks is to kind of make it just look like it flows with the path. But if you don't like it, you can always break these out like this, and you could always just go with something like that. But personally, I just prefer placing a few slabs across like so. Just kind of like the angle of it. But guys, it's entirely up to you how you want to make your planters. You could also add a couple of little stones or stuff sticking out just to make it look like it's I don't know, just kind of built into the floor sort of thing. And again, over here guys, just go ahead and decorate this up as you please. I like to kind of make a few little kind of zigzags. I don't like bushes being too straight, but if you like them then straight, then go ahead and do that. I kind of like making a few kind of zigzaggy marks. I just think they look a little bit better rather than being all lined up and straight. So let's go ahead and place in a few rose bushes. We can grab a few ferns. Make sure it's all dirt below it as well, otherwise you won't be able to place down your plants. Stick a few ferns. Add a couple of little flowers. Add a variety of colours. It always looks nice when you've got a variety of colours in there. Yeah, and I think that looks pretty good. And don't forget to go outside your little window boxes. Make sure you put some plants around there. Something kind of like that. You could do the opposite down here. So just place in some flowers like that. Okay, and that's looking pretty good. And then finally, just around this side here as well, add a few more flowers. I'm just splashing these guys, but you guys can go around and make it look nice and neat. Add some kind of color choices that you want. But anything will make the area just look nice and bring out a little bit of color, just to make the build a little bit more homely. And there we have it guys. That is the entire build done. Now, like I said, if you want to rough this up a little bit and make it look a little bit more worn, a little bit more kind of medieval if you like, grab yourself some cracked stone bricks, some birch planks, and some cobblestone. And what we'll do, we'll start with the spruce, the birch at the top here. And what you do is just go ahead and randomly scatter a few birchwood planks in here, making sure they're random. Don't place them in the same place because it just won't look right. You've got to kind of have them randomly scattered. Some places you could place two together. Don't overdo it, just a few. You know, a few here and a few there. Making sure you place them in the right spots, of course. And it just kind of gives it down that little kind of worn down feeling. And makes it just kind of feel a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more medieval. So let's go round and we're going to just quickly add in a few of these all the way around the build. Okay, that's looking much better. I really do like the look of that. That really kind of just roughs it up a little bit. And then get yourself some cracked stone bricks and cobblestone. And where you've got all of your stone, just make sure you go in and just splash a few random ones around. Ain't got to be no pattern to it. Just randomize where you put all of your blocks. And again, the best thing to be here, guys, is just to make sure it is very random. You know, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. Alright guys, when you're done you should have something that looks a little bit like this. It looks like it's a little bit patched up, a little bit rough. And I think overall it's turned out really well. I'm really happy with the look of this. I think it looks super cool. So yeah. Now if you want to go and decorate the inside, guys, get creative and, you know, make it your own. You know, because there's no point in decorating a build for me decorating it, because for you guys, you probably want to put your own touch on it and make it your own. So if you'd like to see me do an interior, please feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to do so. But guys, that is about it for today's tutorial. Now don't forget, I am going to be coming back again very soon and doing a second build. I have another build to come, plus we're going to be doing all of the market stalls in here as well. So that's going to be a cool feature coming very soon. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, guys, that is about it for today's tutorial. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. It really does help me out. And if you're new to the channel, then why not consider subscribing? I post tutorials and let's plays on a weekly basis. So if that's your sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. With that being said, this is Blue Nerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.